What's up, my name is TechNobo here for Troubleshoot and welcome back to another video. In this quick video, I'll be showing you how to restore HyperV virtual machines if you have them installed on your computer and you want to use them in, say, another computer, or you reinstalled Windows like I did and you need to re-register all of your existing virtual machines in HyperV. Well, opening it up, I only have one virtual machine in here and I've just imported it. If I have a look at my folder, you'll see I've got a handful of virtual machines here that I'm going to import everything from. So how exactly do we do it? Well, it's really simple. Inside of HyperV, on the right-hand side, you'll simply look for Import Virtual Machine and you'll click on it. Then you'll click Next and you'll choose the folder that it's located in. To do this, navigate across to the folder that contains all of your virtual machines, then open up the virtual machine in question, and then you'll see snapshots, virtual hard disks, and virtual machines inside of it. Click Select Folder, Next, and eventually you should see the screen over here telling you what exactly it's going to import. Next once again, and I'll choose Register the virtual machine in place so it doesn't change anything. Otherwise, you can also choose Restore the virtual machine, I assume to move it elsewhere on your computer, and copy the virtual machine so you can have a second physical copy of it and have a different unique ID for it. But I'm just importing it in place, so I'll choose the first option, click Next, and then finally Finish. It'll then appear on the list, and of course if it had any checkpoints and things alike, those will appear right here. Right-clicking, heading into Settings, you should notice that most of your things are still the same. DVD drives will probably still be mounted, custom amount of memory, etc, etc. The only thing you may need to change is the default network adapter, as your current PC setup may be different to the one over here, though I'm sure that it'll default to whatever the default is here if the network adapters it had before aren't necessarily registered. Long story short, make sure that each of these settings are as you remember them and are compatible with your new installation of Windows or the new computer that you're trying to boot these virtual machines on. When you've done all of that, you can right-click Connect, right-click Start, and everything as you would usually. You've now successfully imported HyperV virtual machines that already exist on your drive right into your HyperV client on your new computer or new install of Windows. In a case like this, where you have the virtual hard disks and the actual VM files itself separate, what you need to do is navigate to the virtual machine files like this, and then select the ones inside of here. You need to look for the virtual machines folder rather than the virtual hard disks folder, as you can have them in different locations. Selecting the folder, next, you'll see it works just fine. Though, something else you'll notice is that you may be asked to locate where the virtual hard drives are. Click Browse and then navigate across to them as you would usually. So inside of here, virtual hard disks, open up this folder and then click Select Folder followed by Next. Now Finish, and it's all set up, done, back to where it was before. But anyways, that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. My name's been TechNobo here for Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.